option, should you choose to accept.
Hello, Sully. How are you going, buddy? Oh, this guy is a bullet beast. Oh no, I've got another tab open somewhere. Shite. I am from Hungary originally by birth, but I live in Australia. Oh, I sucked that in yesterday too. This is BS. Shit, why do I not put... Wow, I'm a potato. I had 93 there. This guy is super strong. Very fast, but maybe now he fell for... Oh, bullshit! Like, really, dude? That was insane that he found that. Ooh, hello? Hello! Yes! Yes! Oh man, that's probably my greatest scalp. My greatest scalping bullet. Clean dab. Clean dab. Oh, hello Azes. How are you going, buddy? He's not a happy camper now. I wonder how much rating he lost. That would have been, yeah, 10 plus. Ooh. That's a bit wild, that castling over there. That really shouldn't have happened. And they just blundered the queen now. Okay. I dig this. Check. Hello? Holy smokes. Bro, what? What is this mad lad doing? Oh, please go there, please go there, please go there. Ah, yes! 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 Haha! Matutski, friends, Matutski, check that out. Oh, yummy. Oh, that was filth. Actually, no, that was beauty. That was plain beauty, and there was no filth in there. Oops. G5. Hello? What? Wow. Okay, he wants to draw? Really? No, I didn't think so. That was beautiful. That was really, really nice, actually. Now I'm blundering a piece after 96, so that wasn't too bright, but now we have a lot of initiative. And by a lot, I mean not at all, but it's bullets, so very little can feel like a lot. Ah, queen here. Yeah, that was a mouse slip. Hello, Dr. Fallacy. Oh, the YouTube chat is on fire. YouTube chat is on fire, mate. Fire. What's up, YouTube chat? How are we going, lovely humans? Oh, fuck off. That is so disappointing when I blunder stuff like that. That is just so disgracefully stupid. Yeah, we're completely dead here. I mean, I lost the most important pawn on the board. So, oh. I mean, the problem is that his position is so good that even this one is not gonna recover enough for us. Okay, now he's trying real hard. Oh, 94. Okay. Oh, how many mouse slips can I make? Like, holy smokes. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Oh, I can't take this. Wow. That hurts. Please push this. Please. Please. I beg you. No, because of queen b3. Okay, let's go here then. Let's take this. And now d5 has become a threat because the c7 is on. But... oh my god! Imagine if we won this game now. Imagine if we won this game. After me casually throwing away. Oh. Yeah, the problem is that the kid is good. Oh. The problem is that the kid is good and I'm not. Ooh. Did we trap the queen? Hello? Ooh, watch the horses. Oh. Check. And mate. Oh! He did it! He did it! He has done it! Matutsky! Oh, man. Oh, that was... Whew. Oh, and now I am in 2 games at the same time. I hate it. I absolutely despise everything about this chesscom function. Yeah, no. Yeah, now I can't even get back into the other game. No! Yeah, here we go. I don't understand why servers allow this. Like, you send out a rematch challenge and you send out a new seek, right? And then the new seek gets connected, so you are playing a game, but the rematch challenge remains alive. So technically, it makes you play a simultaneous. Like, hello? Like, what are you thinking? If anything, it should be illegal to play 2 games at once. And not only does it allow it, but in fact, it's like it's actively facilitating it to happen. Oh, you want to go into the lecture already, Sully? I appreciate your learning desires, buddy. That's very good. A few more games and we will... Eee, I thought I sucked in this. Okay, let's take it once. Actually, twice. Check is gonna be absolutely mint. Yeah, this is strategically, I think, completely winning for us. I should have taken it, actually. Yeah, because of that. That's fine. Oh no, I have this. Thank the Lord. Oh, that was dumb. Oh! No! No, 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 I can't finish. I can't finish. You kind of remind me of Grandmaster Boykov. In what way? The only thing we have in common is the pair of glasses. How do I remind you of Dayan? I'm dying to hear this. A3. Okay. Oh yeah, this is gonna get ugly soon. This is gonna get ugly soon. Because I had to play this. No, man, maybe knight a4 is problematic. You play for which country? I don't play for any country, brother. I live in Australia. Okay. Okay. He's in the zone now. He's in the zone. Let's get that off the board. Yep. Let's just go. The key to queen endings is a pass pawn. It's not the number of pawns, it's the quality. And an outside pass pawn in a queen ending is supreme source of dirt. Sheesh. Okay, I just botched it, folks. Yep, we just botched it. G6 was dumb as it can get. If you are lucky, this is our last game. And then we start the lecture. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna win this, but let's go. Zemo Williams, ladies. Zemo the Williams. Maybe I should have taken it first. Knight g5? Is that a move or bishop g5? I don't know, man. Let's go here. Queen e7, bishop f. Oh, queen f6. Huh, I thought I had this. So check. No? Useless, is it? Really? Come on, surely this is good. Channel your inner Simon Williams contest. Runner-up, Simon Williams. Winner, me. Wait. I can't be an imbecile and miss this or mess this up. Let's just go here. I think I messed this up. Oh, he could go back there. That hurt. Hurt my little ego. Oh, man. Surely. I missed something absolutely stupid. I had to. It's made in 7, made in 6. You won't believe the move that leads to mate. Bloody hell. Knight takes h8. And that was not on my horizon at all. That was not the move I wanted to play. Boyko is cool though. Oh, thank you. I love you too. I agree, by the way. Dejan is cool. No, I don't care that I lost. I care about the fact that I thought I missed the mate, and I did. But I didn't realize that this was the path to mate. Like, I would have never considered that move. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna play until I win one last one, and then the lecture begins. Dr. Fallacy just finished the Amateur's Mind course. It was a true gem. AdYP Chess wants me to coach him. That is a possibility, brother. If you are cashed up and you are ready to learn a lot, we are a go. Name a middle game book. There are too many to mention. Winning chess middle games. There you go. That was an easy one. Next question. Banyod, how are you going, man? Andras, what kind of money should reasonable? Okay, so we are asking basically how much is a reasonably priced chess lesson. Look, it varies greatly depending on a lot of factors, and I'm not trying to dodge the answer. I think that anything below $50, you have to be super lucky. It's possible. There are some very, very good coaches out there who charge very little. But I would say that your chances of finding one in that range is very low. Anyone who charges above $150 for an hour is just in my opinion, that's just deluding themselves. Like that should not be happening. So you need to find your range in between those two, in my opinion. Oh, for fuck's sakes. How can I miss every tactic in every single board game? G3. Yeah, we are not doing well here, ladies. Let me tell you that much. We're not doing well here. However, we're doing really, really poorly. Complete reshuffle. Now we are doing great, actually, because now we are hitting E4 and he blundered it, I think. Maybe, perhaps, potentially, someday. Yeah. That move is gonna hurt. That's the move that is gonna give us the victory and give you the lecture that you have been waiting for, ladies. Ain't that exciting? Ain't that exciting? Yeah, there you go. So if Boykov charges 75, that is, in my opinion, a very reasonably priced lesson. Do you do free lectures on streams? Wait for 10 seconds and you will be part of one, my friend. 10 seconds. In fact, you can do the count back for me if you're that way inclined. Okay, let's start with an absolute banger from one of the greatest experts of the Bishop C4 Sicilians, and that is none other than Mikhail Golubev, a Ukrainian grandmaster. We are basically picking off where we left it off yesterday. Yesterday I ran a lecture on this topic, and since it's one of my all-time favorites, I decided to continue it today. The ladies usually are excited in my presence. That is correct. I heard Irina Crush's rate is like 300. I do know a fair few people who charge 300, and I don't want to name them because I think it's ridiculous. I really do. But yes, I do know a fair few people who charge in the zone of 300. I'm 65 USD at the moment, FYI. So, and I consider that to be quite pricey. What is the best chess advice I have ever heard? I think, yeah, I would have to think about it a lot. Dr. Lupa here. Say hi. Ouch. Best chess, I tell you what the best chess advice is. We're not playing badly because we are sick. We are sick because we are playing badly. There you go. It was said by Grandmaster Gedeon Borza. All right. Let me see how good your memory is, guys. Are the players related? No, because Mikhail is their given name. That's Michael in Russian. So just because there are two people who are called Michael, it doesn't make them related. Ayushman, does it? Okay, so Rook E1 played. What did I tell you yesterday about Rook E1? Who can remember? What is the purpose of rook e1 in almost all Sicilians? Yeah, we're trying to sell the knight d5, knight f5 sacrifice ideas. So it's gonna be either or. Knight c5 played. Chat, the onus is on you. Are we doing knight d5? Are we doing knight f5? Which is the correct one? Let's go. Yeah, very good. Knight f5 is indeed the idea, although the queen g7 component is, whilst relevant, is not the major theme. Because, yeah, after ef, queen g7, surprisingly... Okay, I'm completely dumbfounded. I stand corrected. This is actually a major theme. Okay, so... yeah, take, rook f8, and then bishop takes. This is it, right? Whoo, this is filthy. This is filthy. Oh my. Oh my, this is mental. You can't stop d6. You have to go queen d7, d6 takes, rook d1. And that's it. You dead. Who can see the beautiful finish move here for white? I actually just made up this line, by the way. This is not engine. White to move, be a rock star. Rook e6. Sack the rook, baby. And two beautiful checkmates emerge after here. But of course, this one is the real deal. Yeah, we score a tremendous victory. Yes, indeed, it is brilliant. All right, let's backpedal all the way. So, after knight f5, the game continued with knight b3. What are we capturing here, ladies? What are we capturing? Bishop, negative? Definitely this, because it's a check. And now after king f8, we have got a fair number of choices. There is only one move that we shouldn't do. What do we do, and what is it that we shouldn't do? Bishop h6 is best move on the board. What's wrong with this? The answer to this is absolutely outlandishly crazy. I would have never thought about it. Yeah, but why not? Okay, Oblivion, teach us. What's wrong with AB? You're either going to give the a wrong answer or your engine is on. These are the two options. Let me see which one is it. No, Rook G8 is a blunder because of Bishop H6. That's exactly the point, or rather the counterpoint. Incredibly, guys, Black has got the absolutely outlandishly wild move pawn to H5, and Black is winning. That is insane. The idea is to deny Bishop H6, and next move Rook H7 traps the knight. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. I don't remember the last time I saw anything like that. So Bishop H6 played. Takes. Now White has only one good move here. One good move. I think actually, based on how this game is going, I think that Golubev had it worked out all the way. He had to. Because these moves that he's playing are insanely difficult to find on OTV. By the way, happy birthday to Anna Kramling. Rook d1 is second best. Rook d1 is second best. Oh, maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. I just saw it on some news platform, so I just yelled it into the ether. The fact that I'm almost double her age is really concerning. And about 100th of her YouTube subscriber count. No one is coming up with the goods. Okay, I'll tell you, e5 is best. Pretty crazy line, really. So, this is how it goes. The queenie, knight here, check, king e8, and here comes the point, check. And now this is mate. That's the point. And so they have to give up the queen, and then we win this. Any questions? So after e5, the game continued with knight c2, and now came the absolutely ludicrous rook d1. I might actually make a separate YouTube video about this game because this is absolutely bananas. According to the engine, the best way to win this is takes, and knight d5. Hello? Knight d5? Who are we kidding here? The idea is that if they take with the queen, you go check and check. And by the way, even after we win the queen, we're still down material, but we are winning because the king is so exposed and there are too many loose pieces. Okay, wait for it. It gets better. If ED... Yeah, I agree. If ED... You're kidding. And now the threat is takes, and if queen takes, then knight f5 and we mate. How, bro? Now the threat is this, and there is no way of stopping it. Because there is a little threat here too. Yeah, so the idea of queen g5 is to take, and then knight f5 check. This is one of the craziest games I've ever seen, and I didn't even realize half of this stuff when I selected it. I just stumbled upon it by sheer luck. This is nuts. Absolute nuts. The main line of the engine goes like this. Here, take, check. Here, take. Again, black is up material, but queen g7 traps the rook. What on earth are we looking at? Shee, man. Wow. Wow. So instead of that, the game continued with rook d1. This was a miss. Now after knight g8, the game is level, according to the engine. Now it's over again. Check, check, and 19. And white is total domination. It's crazy. It is absolutely bananas crazy. We had done a rook and a piece, and we just casually create some random threats. This is Dr. Lupo level chess. Wow. Okay. Game finished like this. 94. And now I want you guys to find the final touch, which is particularly beautiful. Rook d4, and what if bishop takes? No, it's not queen g5, it's queen here. It's more accurate than g5. Don't ask me why though. And unfortunately, black he played pawn f6, which wasn't exactly a good way to go about life, but at least we are going to get a beautiful finish. What is the finish? Dude, this game was played in 2004. Engines hardly existed. And the ones that did were shite. No, it doesn't actually. F6 is met by the same fate as it is now. Funnily enough, no one is saying the winning idea here. No, it's way too it's way too basic. Yeah, that's it. 96 and mate. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, by the way, Chessable has been merged onto Chesscom now, guys, so you can get all my courses now directly from Chesscom, which is brilliant news, but I will make a video about that later. Alright, let's do the next. Kavunagachi I do play, but not today. And I have already played. You tuned in a bit too late. Szevasz, Máté! Faszályosság van. Lemaradt egy kurva nagy partiról. Sorry for the Hungarian guys, but when fellow Hungarian joins the party, I have to switch to Hungarian for a moment or two. Randoms, where are you from, buddy? Yeah, you should, mate. It was one of the craziest games I've ever seen. You really should. It's the Golubev game, if you need reference. Golubev. Random, where do you live, buddy? Alright, quick question to the audience. What's the purpose of Queen H3? Now, this is the king that needs to be worried. Sully, not this one. Oh, US? Wait, so you're waking up, right? Inkazi, hey, snooker? No, not really. I mean, Ronnie is a god, and I love Ronnie, but that's about it. No, it's not 96. It's something else. It's something else altogether. It is G6. Hungarian power. It pins the pawn, and so G6 becomes a threat. Bang. Super obnoxious move. Okay, this game is actually a complete whitewash. By the way, speaking of snooker, I don't really follow snooker at all, but I used to love to watch Efrem Batareas owning the world in various kinds of pool. That guy was something else. And since my wife is a Filipina, it feels especially good to cheer for a Filipino. Prana, is Orvid's counter-attack good counter of French? Anytime you ask a question about openings where I need to think about what the hell is that opening, it's a good guideline that it's an absolute piece of rubbish that you should not touch. This is a textbook example of that. Oh, Mr. Freddy! Hey, hey, hey! A nice party! Rook G1 played. Knight F5 was also good. It's almost a masterpiece to choose a rubbish opening against the French, but you managed. Because advanced is very good, knight c3 very good, knight e2 very good, and the rest meh. And you managed to pick one from the rest. b4 played, and now we need some sexy shenanigans. Jeremy Smith from New Zealand. How are you going, man? Are you from Auckland or Wellington or Queenstown? Rook G7. Look at Sully. Hello. Checky. And now I need a mate in 4. Last move. Last move, please. This was a pretty basic game. In fact, I think I had the first one, like the first one was the best. Dude, mate in 4 and your mating move is long castle? I don't know what you're smoking. I said mate in 4. Oh, that's awesome, Jeremy. I played in Auckland in an event in 2007, actually. So almost 20 years ago. I played in the George Trundle Memorial. It was an I Am Round Robin back then. I was staying at Mary Chandler's house, actually, while playing there. Guys, it's made in 4, for goodness sake. Like, if you look at castles, I'm gonna break down in teas. Even though it does work. Yeah, it ruins the mate in 4 to a mate in 9. Oh, Forlan Churro in YouTube. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, Mario is great, dude. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so the mate is check, 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 and mate. Okay, now the next one is a really cool victory. I would like to draw your attention to the rating discrepancy here between the two players. Thank you, Oscar, for the follow, by the way. Yeah, oh, theory. Rookie 1, we know now what this is. Yeah, we do love an underdog story. Alright, knight d5 or knight f5? This is a tricky question. Or a trick question. Oh, thank you, Jeremy. You are being very kind, sir. Very kind. Knight f5, says Pranay. Played in the game, by the way. Played in the game. The engine prefers knight d5, but they are both completely winning. It turns out that after the very prosaic take, and take, black doesn't have a move. That is the reason. Not bad. Not bad at all. The game was knight f5, BC. And now it's up to you guys what you do with this. What should we do? What do we do now? Of course, Chess Olympiad, because that's where two such, you know, different skill levels would often pair together. No, knight g7 is no bueno now because I can go this way. No, it's very simple. You just take the bishop. And if they take it back, you go check. And who can see the killing move here? Yeah, I can see that randoms, yeah. But you said king d8, yeah, bishop c5, that's it. I can't take because of mate here. Mate is threatened. And after knight g8, the engine comes up with the mysterious rook e3 claiming that white is completely winning. Yeah, it's a bit mysterious, so let's just move on. In the game they played check, and then they took this. We took, and they played this. And the rest is beautiful. So I will let you shine. Yeah, it's a Dr. Lupo-esque move. Hello, Kiras. Welcome in, buddy. Yeah, the rook e3 line, don't go there. The engine wants to bring the rook to c3, and even then it wasn't clear to me why, so I just went like, whatever, bro. Yeah, moves. Yeah, there is that too. It's not a hot take, it's a stupid one, but we'll consider it. Knight f5. Very good. But knight d5 is even stronger. Yeah, knight d5 is best. What now? Bishop a6, outstanding. Now we have got two very filthy threats. Bishop a4 in some days and rook e4 other days. They played a4, so we obviously go for this. Now a final touch. Please. What is the final touch? Knight f6? No, you're talking about the wrong position. Yeah, of course it is rook e6. Of course it is rook e6. Takes his mate, king d8, check, and it's mate in 2. Mate in 2. What do we think? We think it was awesome. Okay, good. I'm glad. Oh, randoms. That's not good, man. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Also shed some tears for the Lakers for me. Bloody hell, they won one match. Like, what is wrong with that team? I thought having Luka counted for something. Is there anyone who is sad that the Lakers are gone, or it's just me? What are these names? What? You don't understand Ljubojevic or Morozevic? Not always. I specifically selected games where white won. I could have found the exact same games for black too. I just opted not to. What if black plays the Dragon Sicilian? That's a different lecture. Pacers. Oh my god, get out of town. Oh yeah, I'm a big basketball aficionado. In fact, I'm a big sport aficionado overall, I would say. Except I don't like the sports that Australia is mad about, so I'm a bit like a fish out of water here. The sport they call football is the game where they hold the ball and run around with it in their hands. Mad lads. Absolute mad lads. Thank you, Shrek. Speaking of loving my videos, can anyone explain to me why my most recent YouTube video doesn't have at least 5,000 views? Because it deserves it. No, I do actually. I was going to make a video about that, Mr. Mate. I have been planning on a video where I talk about how certain openings just don't mesh well with others. Jeremy, you are a little bit harsh. I wouldn't say it's the stupidest sport, but yeah, we have got some challenges here. I mean, AFL is interesting, rugby interesting, let's go with that. Cricket is like watching paint dry, and these are the three main sports that everyone is mad about in Australia. Whereas I come from a culture where the main sports that you watched were soccer, correctly known in civilized countries as football, handball, basketball, volleyball, if that was your vibe, tennis, table tennis. These were the ball games, right? And I get to watch none of this here. Tennis. I get to watch a lot of tennis. Oh, and water polo too, yeah. Do you have follow the? Yes, I do follow the Premier League because Liverpool have one of the best. Liverpool have the best Hungarian player currently in their squad, and he's one of their best player. In fact, in my opinion. H4 played B5, and I want you guys to continue the attack. You are close enough, Sally. The second Z has an S before it too, and there is an A before the I. Soboslai. Yeah, E5, brilliant. Played. Knight back. What do we do now? Would you rather watch women's volleyball than cricket? Dude, Like, have you not watched women's volleyball? That's like every man who is in their midlife crisis, they watch women's volleyball and they don't even know the rules. Like, there's a lot of things I would, you know, put further below on the list than watching women's volleyball. Women's volleyball is a spectacular sport. Absolutely delightfully spectacular. That was the dumbest example you could bring up. Do you like basketball or soccer more? Probably basketball, actually. Mind you, the direction the NBA has been taking for the last 5 to 10 years is quite depressing. So it's not a lot of fun to watch, but there are a few players that I really admire. And for that reason, I'm still watching it. I was watching it at the age of 60. Well, that's the introduction. And then, yeah, from there on, you can take different directions. Oh, actually, there's a brilliant move here. Whew! Okay. 94 was played in the game. But there is something a lot spicier here. No, I don't watch ladies volleyball right now, so not really. But if that is what floats your boat, then so be it. Check this out. Hello? Take 95. You don't have time to take this. And consequently, you don't have a chance to play f6 either. And if you take, you just get mated on the H file. Brav. I kid you not, black's second best move here is rook c3. One of the main threats, by the way, is knight f6. So if I play a pass, then it's mate like this. Take, check, back, rook here, and mate. If I play h6, then knight f6 check. If take, then here. And tuk. That's not correct, Sally. A fair few people do, but they are reluctant customers. They are somewhat reluctant customers. Okay, so 94 played by Moro. Take, d5. Jeremy, some of those lines were engine produced. That's not mine. I do calculate fast, but these lines are not always mine. Hello, Jazz. Can I ask how many of you guys watched my latest video on YouTube? Dude, do I consider MJ the GOAT of basketball or someone from the new era? Nobody in the new era can even go up to MJ and say hello without looking like an absolute baboon. Like, it's not even funny how delusional the LeBron is the GOAT idiots are. It's like, Jesus Christ, you have never seen basketball in your life and you understand nothing about basketball as long as you are that delusional. It's like, yeah. It's literally the similar idea as to, is Magnus Carlsen the GOAT or Max Öwe? It's like, what? Where did that question come from? I don't even know how delusional you have to be to think that. The guy lost more finals than I can think of. Jordan lost none. Right? Jordan, during his reign, the NBA was on a higher trajectory than ever before or after in the history of the game in terms of money invested, viewership, TV rights, everything. Right now, which we can consider LeBron era, in every possible way, the NBA is in an absolute skydive. Like, if you consider legacy alone, it's like, what are we even talking about? It's the cool, that says a lot about the league, not about LeBron. And by the way, how well is he doing exactly? Like, he just got knocked out in like the first round of the playoffs. Hello? Like, what is the performance there? It's like saying that Novak Djokovic is the greatest tennis player of all time, which he is, by the way, because he's 39 and he's still playing. It's like, no, no one gives a shit. He's the greatest because he won 25 Grand Slams. That's what makes you the greatest. It's like, Jesus. It's insane how not even close that debate is. I don't even know how that could start. As a matter of fact, LeBron is not even ahead of Kobe. Right? So, it's like, yeah, no. I just, whenever I hear that debate, I'm like, you are so delusional. It's not even funny. Not even funny. And by the way, also, LeBron lost multiple NBA finals with all-stars on his team. Throughout, like various all-stars on his team. Jordan had Pippen, and that's it. Like, literally, that's it. You look at the squads with which LeBron lost NBA finals, and you just go like, how, bro? How? Oh, man. Welcome to Chess Streams, by the way. Agree to disagree on which point exactly? Like, I'm very happy to, by the way, seriously enter this conversation. Just define to me in what measure is LeBron the GOAT? Like, how did you come to that conclusion? Because he scored more points than Jordan? Like, that's it? Because last time I checked, the measure of basketball championships is measured in winning the championship, first and foremost. Hello? Like, it's like saying, once again, that the greatest tennis player of all time is the guy who is a professional at the age of 45. Okay? If that's how we're going to move the goalposts, so be it. My view is 6 rings, 0 lost finals. That's where we can start talking. But again, the legacy is, I think, one of the greatest arguments against, in all seriousness, against LeBron's claim. Like, Jordan made the NBA and basketball the most popular thing in the 90s. And the craziness and the hype about basketball was like never before. And now they're playing in front of half stadiums. And people are yawning in the stadiums. The TV viewerships are absolute shit. And that's LeBron's legacy. By the way, remind me again the shoe that is selling like millions of shoes a year? The Nike, the Air LeBron. Oh no, that's right. That's the Air Jordan. Yeah, sorry. My bad. How many of LeBron's current contemporaries, greats, think that he's the greatest? Like, none. How many of Jordan's contemporaries thought that he was the greatest? All of them. Of course it is LeBron's fault. Like, how can you claim that he is the greatest player when during his reign, every single aspect of the game goes to shit? Hello? It means that what they do sucks. Not good enough. That's exactly his fault. If you claim he is the greatest, then you look at those things. Because you're comparing him to others in the same era or in the same measure, and it's like, sorry, not good enough. 96 is great. One of my classmates thought that Air Jordan was an airline. Well, that thing is so freaking good, it should be. Yeah, do not come to me with LeBron is the GOAT. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay. First, you need to learn how to read. Let's start there. Like, that's about kindergarten level. But most kindergartens actually do have a good understanding of short words. Okay, 96 should have been played. Bishop takes. And by the way, Carsten is the GOAT. And I say it despite the fact that I am as big a Kasparov fan as one can be. But I think that Carsten is bullshitting everyone and himself when he still says Kasparov. He knows that he is the GOAT. I really like the fact that he's trying to be very humble, but I think we are beyond that point. Like, I don't know at which point should someone say about themselves that they are the greatest. By the way, gentle reminder, Jordan never, ever, ever said that he was the greatest player of all time. LeBron said it multiple times about himself. That's another reason how you know that you didn't find your GOAT. What about Jordan's stats padding? What? No, it's not a sensitive topic. It's just, it's really interesting to see how many people can be extremely delusional about something so blatantly obvious. I wouldn't call Magnus incredibly arrogant. I think that's not true. I don't think so. At times he might come across slightly arrogant, but I think in his interviews he's very genuine. No, I don't consider him arrogant at all. Queen h5 folks is no point. Don't do this. Because we have no threat. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he's clearly not being honest. Because he has done so much by now that it's clear that he is the GOAT. Queen d3 is the move, folks. Okay, how do we win this? Is it too easy? Yes. But what do we do now? Yes, you do need to have a degree of arrogance, and I think that Magnus has just about the right amount. There are a lot of far more arrogant top-level chess players who accomplish nothing compared to him. No, I don't think that you ever earn the right to be arrogant above a certain level, but I don't find Magnus arrogant at all. I'll give you an example when he said something that was, you know, uncalled for in terms of arrogance. Careful. If you take en passant, knight takes back. Fuck. And there is no mate, and we can't kick this knight. But thank you, Lu Wong. You definitely are on the right side of common sense. Yeah, on pass is forced. I apologize. Yes, of course. Easy. G4, guys. G4. G4. Just rip it up. Because this is no worries. Ironically, it was played. Because now we take back, and the infiltration on the H file is going to be absolutely bonkers. Yeah, actually, Gary is a lot more arrogant than Carson has ever been. That is also correct. Very good point. Very good point, Mr. Shomosh. Very good point. Okay. White has got 2 winning moves here. 3. Which one is it? What are we playing? I am the god of clean. That's right, yeah. Yeah, FG misclick could hurt, but black is dead here, so it wouldn't hurt that much. Funnily enough, Queen H3 is not among the top moves because of Queen G6. And there is a bit of a escape route for the king. King A1, brilliant. Sully, go to the corner for 10 minutes. Hussam Al-Malki, you sound like a new dude around, my friend. Assalamu alaikum, I'm guessing you are a Muslim brother. Oh, Tony G certainly is a key. On your bike, baby. That's where on your bike comes from. So, G6 is a genius move. I'm going to explain that momentarily. The game saw take, and then Queen H3. Now, what is the difference here, guys? There is an absolutely dashingly handsome move here, almost akin to the streamer, that wins for white. It is mental how cool this is. This move is the Michael Jordan of this game. A takes B was LeBron. E6, but what if takes? Oh, wow! Ken found it on Twitch. Hot. Very hot. Very hot. So the idea, which is absolutely sensational, is E6, Bishop E6, and Knight F3. And Knight E5 is unstoppable after or before the check, depending on what black does. Thank you, Mr. Wong. Thank you, thank you. Now, the other sexy move that I really like is G6, which literally provokes the move that shat on our Queen H3 idea. But the difference here is that now we are going to really deeply penetrate on both files. And the poor queen is just stuck between a rock and a hard place here. And now it has to come back to G6. Oh no! Because if they go here, you just go like check and then maybe check first and then G5. And this is basically reportable as bullying. Just G6 and mate. What do we say, ladies? What do we say? Was it decent? Magnus. Kasparov played a fair bit in the computer era. And Magnus's skills are dominantly not associated with the engine either, by the way. So Kasparov actually would have benefited more from the computer era than Magnus. But I don't know how that covers the question, actually. I think it enhances Magnus's genius. But it also leaves a bit more room for Kasparov to close the gap. Yeah, I think you are right that Kasparov has more dog in him. But I also think that Magnus understands the game better than Kasparov does. Cheers, Jeremy. Take care, buddy. Alright, guys, I'm going to play viewers now for an hour or so, maybe a bit less. If you want to challenge, let's do it now, ladies, because time is scarce. Unrated only. My main one. Fisher all the time. Yeah, nah. I like Fisher a lot. I like Fisher a lot. But I don't rate Fisher to the level where I rate Magnus and Kasparov. Isn't the blundering a pawn? Oh, maybe b4, knight a4, knight e4, bishop b6. Oh, that's a bit of filth. Okay, let's go here then. Was it knight d5? I don't think so. But just to be on the safe side, we are going to play this. Fischer is the god of having the wildest career. Well, I guess it depends on how you define wild. He did have an interesting one, that's for sure. Knife party, it's a fun line. I guarantee you no advantage, but a lot of fun. I don't know if I like my position much, by the way. So I'm going to start playing shit fast moves. Morphy didn't need endgames, man. That's for sissies. What's the use of endgames if you can kill them earlier? Oh yeah, playing the Russians more like the Soviets during the Cold War era had to be an absolutely surreal experience as a chess player. Like it's wild, man. Like they were literally all against one. That was the only thing that Fischer didn't exaggerate. That was legit. What is my good man Jazz Monton doing, by the way? What is the boss man up to? Queen to f2. Actually, I don't want to take this. I think I'm just gonna castle and hold. Screw it. I should have taken it and then knight g4 and pick up that. Maybe not. I don't know. I think it's fine. I forgot that he has knight b6 now, but then I can take a knight here. And then I pick off the bishop, maybe. I'll distract him with more basketball talk. Yeah, good idea. Maybe? Knight c4 was also enticing. No, the basketball talk and LeBron is just a joke. Like, it's more of a meme than an actual argument, in my opinion. I genuinely think, and I'm going to close this, that you can make a much stronger argument that Kobe comes ahead of LeBron than LeBron coming ahead of Jordan. Like, there are almost infinitely more rational reasons why you could argue that better. God of I know nothing about MMA. So, yeah, you can tell me anything and I will believe it, man. Like, MMA is like whatever. I got nothing on MMA. Oh, dang it. Sorry, Mate. I was meant to accept your challenge next. Football is an interesting one because there the debate between Messi and Ronaldo, in my opinion, is a lot closer than Jordan versus. Why is this kid playing so well? The Jordan LeBron one. What the fuck am I doing here? Good game, Jazz. Sometimes it's easy to forget that f5 is in fact capturable by black. We often just take it granted that, yeah, it's not. I feel like I botched this opening completely. And our good friend, Pranay, is punishing us. Big time. What is a nightmare? The discussion of Messi, Ronaldo, or the MMA? Hey, Robin. Oh, by the way, another can of worms, which I technically did open up, was the discussion about the tennis GOAT. And I have already expressed my opinion there too, which is the correct one. And it kind of hurts me, by the way. Because I really wanted Roger to retire as the greatest tennis player of all time, but even his silver medal is questionable on that list. Reti, it needs to serve a goal, in my opinion. And you need to be very clear on what that goal is. And generally speaking, most low-rated players are pretty bad at blitz. And they want to play because they want to get better at it. And getting better at blitz for the sake of it is a complete waste of time. Nevim, you need to give me a bit more, buddy. Like, what information you have provided is insufficient for me to know what you're talking about. I'm sorry to say that, but you need to give me a bit more. Like, I'm amazing, but I'm not that good that from those fragments of pieces of information I can give you a coherent answer. The idea is to practice your openings, yes, because then by playing a lot of blitz games, you are getting a fairly large amount of volume, a lot of games. So it's a great potential to find out where the holes are in your opening repertoire. Okay, I still have nothing, Nevin. Like, give me, please, moves from 1 to 9, and I will tell you what's cooking. Hello, Matex. We have 5, take... No. I have a vague idea now that what you're thinking about. I think I do. But I wouldn't put money on it that I'm right about what I'm thinking. I think it's C4, E6, D4, B6, E4, Bishop B7, F3, F5, that kind of crazy stuff. And I know very, very little about it, by the way. Maybe. I think I know what, once again, I do think that I figured out, despite your best efforts to not to give me anything useful information, I think I figured it out. Maybe I don't then. Maybe I don't. Yeah, like when people tell me that they've got bullet goals, that's when I feel like banging my head against the wall. Ooh, that's a sexy night trap. Let's distract this king a little bit here. Oh, maybe we didn't distract the king. Yeah, like bullet goals, man. What the hell? And now we just run. Now we trap the knight. And we catch the knight. Well, if your level rate is that you're blundering pieces, then you shouldn't worry about openings, like playing blitz for the sake of practicing your openings. Just fix your tactics up, buddy. Chess with Gerrit Janzev van Rensburg. I'm very glad that you competed, man. Which line did you play against the French? Do I have any incoming challenges, by the way? Yeah, I do. I mean, I don't know what level you are on, Ratey Freddy, but yeah, if you think that you're struggling with blundering pieces, that's a strong giveaway. Szép jó napot kívánok! Szevasz, bátya! Máté, itt egy magyar csávó. Ketten vagytok. I'm teaching Hungarian to the rest of the chat. Actually, I think I am playing Mate right now. Aren't I? Luca Pacchioli, 1494. Is that you, Mate? GG Pranay, you are very underrated, buddy. Oh, he just played a move and I'm falling asleep. That's not optimal. Needing a lot of time to think generally is a sign, by the way, that your pattern recognition / your retention of patterns is not where it needs to be. I went into the tournament with no prep for e4 and found the queen g4 line over the board against the Winova. I was previously... You mean with black? You played the French and you were surprised by queen g4? That's a bit awkward, if I understand it correctly, but I hope I don't. Yeah, you're definitely underrated. Oh, that was a bit premature. You had bishop f8, buddy, to defend the pawn. What? Don't you have bishop f8? Or I take e5. Oh, yeah, that hurts. Okay. I just realized that now. Okay. Let's go back to playing. Are you really rated 100 rating points? Like, how is that even possible? Don't you start on like 400 or something? Wait, this guy is not 100 rated, that's for sure. How do you send the challenge? I honestly don't know because I'm accepting them. Oh, you were white, starting playing with e4 and you started playing queen g4. Yeah, that's a very sharp line. I see. That's very good. That's very good, Mr. Garrett Janse. This account is bullshit. Ah, they just... Okay, whatever. Baki, I'm very happy for you, man. I'm very happy. Generally speaking, I would say that streams are not a good place to learn chess. YouTube channels are. Some. Very few. But yeah, I'm very happy to hear about your progress. Did I have this move here? I mean, they can play the two rook moves, right? But that's about it. Would have been an interesting, cheeky little move to throw in. King f1. Get the fuck out of here. What? King f1. What the frig is going on here? How to improve calculation and visualization the board in mind. Please help. By doing it a lot, sir. I always give this answer, and I am imagining that most people hate hearing it. You want to get better at running? What do you need to do? Run a lot. That works the same way with chess visualization and calculation. You want to get better at it? Do it. Do it more. More than that. Solving a lot of puzzles is definitely the way to go. I don't know, Pranay. I'm not a good person to ask about ratings. I don't want to give you false hopes, false numbers, but I would say based on that game about 200-300 rating points higher probably. Let's just do this. Calculation is fun, and it's the most important chess skill of all, by a nautical mile ahead of everything else. A country mile is what I was after. I don't know, man. Like, have you tried Google? And I'm not trying to be a douchebag, but finding chess books is not exactly rocket science. By the way, on my channel, I have got a book recommendation list for beginners. Why don't you go and check it out? Is it possible to be a GM at the age of 24? Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure that many have become GMs at the age of 24. Do you mean that if you start at 24, then I might have some bad news for you. I don't know what the story was with this guy. I don't take rapid, that is rated. I don't take that, that is rated. I don't take that. Challenge me for blitz, that is not rated. Please. Don't be bozos. Please check out my YouTube videos. If you're starting chess at the age of 24, you should have a lot of goals. Becoming a GM, definitely not one of them. Please do not challenge to rapid games. Please do not challenge to rated games. Yeah, a lot. It applies a lot elsewhere. Positional chess is also fundamentally based on pattern recognition. It was you. Why do you have a Danish flag next to your name, Sully? I think FM should be achievable, but yeah. Look, honestly, if you start at 18, like, I want to sound like a wet blanket, but I think there's a lot of better things to do in your life than becoming a FIDE master at chess. Just go and play tennis. It's outdoors, it's very good for your physical health. You don't become a social weirdo. You meet other humans. You get to talk to them. Yeah, it's just so much better. If you get caught by a chess bug earlier on, I get it. But at the age of 18? Holy smokes, man. My favorite chess player of all time is almost certainly Garry Kasparov. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. I seriously am not joking. I think unless you are obsessed with the game of chess, it's a very poor choice for a hobby. Yeah, if that is your passion and you're madly in love with it, then go for it, irrespective of your age. Yeah, I agree with you. What is this all this title, Huey? Play chess, get good, and see how far you get. I very much I am in favor of that. And I have spoken about this attitude a lot on my recent podcast appearances. Jesus, Hungarians everywhere. Szevasz, bátya. Faszályosan vagyok, köszönöm. Lady Freddy, a lot of people work hard, not smart. Any new appearances planned? No, and I don't really plan them. Actually, that's not true. I would love to go on Fabi's podcast, but I don't see any reason why he would want to invite me, unfortunately. I would love to go to those guys. Absolutely would love to. But there is a problem though with these podcast appearances, and that is that after a while, they either have to ask very unique and brilliant questions, or you are going to repeat yourself. Yeah, Jez. I don't like it when people, in particular, this cast in chess called adult improvers, start their chess journeys by setting a goal without, at least dipping their toes into the water of chess learning and chess improvement and chess whatever you want to call it. And they start off with, yep, in 5 years I will be an FM. And I'm like, no, you won't. That is that is a higher level of arrogance in my book, by the way, than any that Magnus has ever displayed in his life. Yusuf, there are geniuses, right? But I love it. I love it when people bring up the absolutely extraordinary exception to the rule. Like, are you Max Över? Are you a genius at chess as well as mathematics like he was? If the answer is yes, go to town, buddy. By all means. But that's not the norm. And also note that that happened 70 years ago. Nowadays, if kids are not a grandmaster by the age of 15, they don't talk to them. Where is my mate? I want a mate. Max Survey is a genius at maths. Well, he was a mathematics professor, so I gather he couldn't have been that shit. I can't read these answers on Twitch, but yeah, classic. Vlad the Impaler didn't impale anyone until he was in his 50s. Yep, very good quote. I won't repeat the other one. And I tell this to other people a lot, and they don't take it seriously at all. But when people come to chess with unrealistic and huge goals, they forget one very, very important thing about chess. And most people do, in fact, and it always amazes me. I really should have gone check first. In fact, I still can. And that is that chess is a combat sport. It's not a performance sport. It's not like you want to run the marathon, and so you just keep on training, and ultimately, almost certainly, you will be able to do it. No, it's a combat sport. There is a guy on the other side who tries to punch you in the face every step of the way. You're not fighting against yourself. You're fighting against yourself, and you have an opponent on top of that. who has got the exact same, if not higher goals than you. I just missed a mate. So that makes chess incredibly difficult. One game? Yeah, I'm playing a game now, yeah. I didn't know that story about Timman failing, who was the greatest Dutch chess player, because he went with Ove. That is hilarious. You know what's funny? I would go for Timman too. That's the sad part. That's the sad part there. That I would go for Timman. Are these challenges unrated? I don't think so. Challenge me unrated. Or else. I do sometimes. But as it is already, people don't watch my YouTube content enough because it's too high level. So you are now asking me to turn it up a notch. It's very counterintuitive. When did I start playing chess? At about 10. He's not here now, Abdirahman. No, this was starting out as a modern slash Peert. And then it sort of did not turn out to be one. Do I want to go here? This may be a moronic move, but hey, let's YOLO it. Yeah, this is a moronic move, actually. Why didn't I push for GM? Well, initially I did, and I failed. So this is something that people don't account for. That when you try something, there's a very good chance that you will not succeed. Funny how that works, huh? Mind you, I didn't quite push for it as hard as I could have, should have. But there is every chance that even if I had tried my hardest, I wouldn't have made it. Maybe I would have. But it doesn't work like I decide I'll become a GM and then it just happens. Look at good old Levy and you will see it firsthand that this is not how the world works. And no one owes you that GM title either. Because I'm not interested in it anymore. I'm actually, I couldn't care less. Like, I can tell you from the top of my head 10 chess goals I have that are far higher priority, infinitely higher priority than a Grandmaster title for me. I'm going to do some, ooh shit. I don't have any chess goals left in me, individual goals. All of my chess goals are associated with me being a chess coach or me being a author of quality chess courses. That is all my ambitions, and there is nothing left. And I'm very happy about it too. What stopped you from getting GM? Everything. Absolutely everything. Like, there is not one part of my game that at the peak of my career was GM worthy. Not one. Maybe my openings and my opening understanding was bordering GM level. Maybe. Big push there too, but let's just go maybe. Nothing else. My strategic understanding, my calculation, my endgame technique, nothing. Absolutely nothing I had was GM level. Yeah, but I'm beating GMs all the time in stupid, meaningless blitz games. Which is completely irrelevant. I have a positive score against Nigel Short in blitz, who is a world champion runner-up. That doesn't show anything about my chess skills. That shows how blitz is not a measure of anything in chess. That's the only thing you figure from there. Also, I'm losing this game, by the way, against an 1800. So there is that. Are we playing increment? No, we're not. Okay. La 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 la. Do I want this? Do I want this? This? This looks cheeky enough. Let's try this. Guaranteed it's gonna drop back for this. Oh no, okay. That's good news. Oh, okay, now that was a fat one. That was a fat one. Oh, and now he's voluntarily blocking off the diagonal. That is absolutely bananas. Do I have a coach? No, but I used to. Why would I have a coach, dude? I am a coach. I don't play chess anymore. I have quit chess like 15 years ago. I don't play this game. All I do is I teach and I play online for fun and content. And I had one of the best coaches you could have, which is what made me a decent coach as well. I'm glad you like it, Freddy. I'm not sure which part of it you like, but I'm glad you like it. Oh man, don't talk about PogChamps, please. I beg you. It's so sad. Now, Queen C8 was not a move that we anticipated, was it? Maybe bishop g5 and then d5. d5 take, rook takes knight f6 is a bit meh. Does bishop g5 make that any better? d5 take, bishop takes. I mean, not really. But I feel like this is annoying, so I will do it. I don't think that your goal should be to win every chess game you play, because why would you set a goal that you know before you set it that it's impossible? That doesn't make too much sense to me. I'm doing great, Tactical Showman. Thank you very much for asking. E5, 95, D, E, 95. Numan Mehmood, thank you so much for telling me that. More in-depth method than chess captures the threats. 98% of puzzles can be solved with that method. Why fix it if it's not broken? Why would you fix something that is not broken? Okay. I'm the king of your stream. Welcome in, buddy. There's absolutely no difference between online blitz or blitz, right? I wouldn't say it's useless, but like if you have got serious chess goals, then I like to think that blitz needs to serve a purpose. If you just like blitz and you are a casual chess player, just play blitz for all you like, man. Like it's totally fine. Yeah, the reason why it's difficult to find good positional moves with checks, captures, and threats is because checks and captures and threats is a method to solve tactical sequences, not positional ideas. So, yeah, that's like saying that it is very, very difficult to cook with a sewing machine. The reason for that is because it wasn't designed to cook with. Yes, of course, checks, captures, and threats is entirely useless for positional decision making because it wasn't designed for that. See you, Ratey Freddy. 24 hundo when you were here last time? Well, you need to come in more often, buddy. But no, that was my other account. That was the speedrun account you must have seen then. Oh shit, I thought I was winning an exchange here, and it turns out I'm almost losing the game to bishop d6. Wow, I'm really bad at this game. You can cook with a dishwasher. Well, you live, you learn. You live, you learn. Hello, Chess Edit, how are you going? This dude is really out for blood. I respect that a lot. He wants to beat me. And while I don't enjoy the process of getting beaten, I appreciate the effort. Ladies, this is going to be last game of the stream. I'm sorry, but I'm getting tired and yeah, it's just better for all involved if I call it a day. Oh, sheesh. Running out of time. This rook back maneuver is quite sexy, actually. I just found it now. Or I hope it is. It solves all my problems with this knight penetrating. But it would be very good not to lose this game on the clock. What is it? Ah, 3-2. Okay, so we have got the increment, so I shouldn't panic too badly. A queen trade is very nice in such scenarios, because now we don't need to think anymore. And chances of blunders are reasonably limited. And yet I pulled one off right away. Yeah, that was stupid what I just did then. Oh, that was stupid too. Now you can come in here. Yeah, I said that it's easy because I don't need to think anymore. And there is proof that I'm not thinking anymore. That's crystal clear. The problem is that it hasn't become easy as a result because I'm playing like a potato. But I think this one was a blunder. Sully, it wouldn't be fun otherwise. Well, how would I evaluate this position? I was winning it like mad until I started playing like an absolute dog. And then it became a mess. That is another total waste of a move. So now what we want to do is simply, well, check first and foremost, but just get the bishop on the long diagonal, move the rook and get a queen. That's basically the winning method. So he has to go here, otherwise check gets a queen, yeah? When they go here, well, I've got multiple ways to do it, but yeah. As a matter of fact, king here, I'm going to take f7, yeah. And once again, all I need to do is to put this bishop on this diagonal. So check, yep. Check, he's gonna go back. I then am going to go here. Now check is... I missed rook b8, bishop d3 when? No, I don't think I did, but whatever. And now it's just mate. You go check next. Is there a sexy mate here? Yeah, there is. Dagnammit. He wanted a very dirty stalemate there. And I had no interest. Oh, get out of my face, bro. Which one of you is this filthy human who keeps on playing on with 5,000 points down? Okay, when he played rook c2, I missed the tactic, did I? That was... Oh yeah, I did too. You're right, yeah, I did. Good catch, yeah. And that is the ultimate sign that I need to get the hell out of here, because I'm too tired. Because that is an embarrassing tactic to miss. On any level. On any level. Nah, you don't need to be apologizing, buddy. It's all good. It's all good. Alright, let me see if there is some human who is worthy of our attention. Bancho is. Okay. We are going to raid Mr. Bancho. Take care, lovely humans. We will be back sometime tomorrow. I don't know when yet, but sometime. Might be doing my usual midday-ish stream. Until then, take care. Love you all. Bye.